Have you ever looked around and felt like your life is completely stuck in neutral? Days just blur together, your goals feel entirely out of reach, and no matter how much effort you pour into your daily routine, nothing ever seems to shift. It is a deeply exhausting place to be. When you feel stagnant, it is easy to assume that you are just lazy or unmotivated. But here is the truth: stagnation is not a character flaw, it is a structural problem. If you want to break the cycle, you first have to diagnose why you are stuck, and it usually boils down to two hidden reasons. The first major reason you feel stuck is simple: you have tried a lot of things, and all of them seem to fail. When you throw yourself into a new project, a side hustle, or a career move, you invest your time, money, and emotional energy, hoping it is the turning point. But when it inevitably collapses, it stings. If you try a second idea and watch that fail too, a heavy sense of fatigue sets in. Psychologists call this learned helplessness. Your brain eventually stops trying to find solutions because it simply expects failure. If you are stuck here, the solution is not to try harder, it is to change your approach. Audit your feedback loops to see what broke. Lower your stakes with smaller experiments and give yourself permission to rest. Burnout makes objective problem solving impossible. The second reason life feels stagnant has less to do with how many times you have failed and everything to do with where you are pointing your attention. Imagine looking at your life and noticing you always fail at a specific endeavor like a particular business model or creative pursuit. A productive response would be to ask yourself if there is a better strategy to pursue. Instead, many people fall into the fixation trap. They double down on the exact thing that is not working, simply because they have already invested so much time into it. You ignore glaring warning signs, refuse to pivot, and spend all your mental energy ruminating on your failures, which quickly spirals into deep anxiety. Stagnation is often maintained by a stubborn refusal to pivot. Getting unstuck requires breaking that tunnel vision and redirecting your energy from rumination to active problem solving. Stop asking yourself why you are so bad at a specific path, and instead ask what alternative routes you could test this month. Separate your identity from the vehicle. Just because a specific business idea failed doesn't mean you are a failure. The vehicle was simply wrong. Feeling stagnant is just a signal that your current operating system is no longer serving you. Acknowledge the weight of your past attempts, drop the strategies that don't work, and redirect your focus toward new, manageable solutions. Stagnation is a temporary state, not a permanent address. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below telling me which trap you're breaking out of today, and make sure to subscribe for more insights.